Hey, good morning, everybody. Rory Powers, Right Line Trading. Let's get the CFTC out of the way really quick. This broadcast is for demonstration and educational purposes only. We do not provide any trading advice, and it's important to know there is a significant amount of risk when trading the financial instruments. If you're not familiar with those risks, please consult with a licensed financial advisor. I am not one of them. Good morning, Rao. Good morning, Edward, Mukhtar, Rian, Duke, Judy, Ray Ray. Good morning. Glad to see you made it today. Ray had a huge day yesterday. Congratulations. Good morning, everybody. Today is Friday. And let's real quick take a look at the Forex Factory. Got a big weekend coming up. It is Friday, July 18th. If you're joining us today, that's the good news. Hallelujah. Any day above ground is a blessed day. Praise God. So Friday, July 18th, let's win. Let's win it today. At 10 a.m., excuse me, 8:30, I almost passed by the building permits and the housing starts. Those came out at 8:30. Low impact. Those yellow folders, if today's your first day joining us, we're in a very news-driven market. We always look at the Forex Factory calendar of the news reports that are coming out that could cause us an unpleasant surprise, right? You're in a trade, all of a sudden the big report comes out, and your account went from 5,000 to zero very quickly. In order to prevent that unpleasant surprise, we always take a look and see what we're getting ourselves into. At 10 a.m., we have the preliminary UOM consumer sentiment and inflation expectations. Now, that could be an impact on this trading session at 10. The inflation expectations, consumer sentiment, those always have a little bit of an impact when they come out. So we will govern ourselves accordingly. Good morning, Clinton. Thank you so much for joining us. It's always a pleasure to have you, sir. All right. We got a big day planned today. We're going to do a review, weekly review. And if today's your first day joining us, again, my name's Rory Powers. I'm with Right Line Trading, and we're going to be showcasing our automated bots that run on NinjaTrader 8. Had a really productive meeting this morning with the team, and wow, we've got some new and exciting technology being integrated into this AI auto trader with a chat GPT integration coming very shortly to put together the super bot, we're going to call it. And we're in the midst of an AI revolution, and we're in a collaboration with really a world-renowned AI lab, and we've got some really great new coding coming into this AI auto trader that we're really excited about within the next 30 days. It's not something that'll be ready tomorrow, but within the next 30 days. So the AI auto trader is going to get even more powerful AI integrations than it already has. It is 9:24. Let's just take a quick look and see what we're getting ourselves into here. You know, it's kind of like dipping your toe in the pool before you jump in. July 18th, you could see the overnight session at midnight is right here. Took a move down over the Asian open and then back up during pre-market. Not many bars, so not a lot of volatility. Pretty flat. But over the last few days, a little bit of a bigger picture, man, the bulls have really run it up. After that negative report that came out on Monday, ever since then, it's been coming right back up. That's July 9th, 15th. So this week's trading was the 14th to the 18th. This was that bad report over here on Tuesday, it looks like. CPI, then PPI, and now we're right back to where we started. Actually, we're even higher than where we were. Got a beautiful V. So let's take a look at the NASDAQ. Real quick, I like to look at it on the 20U. Here's the overnight. Very similar to the ES, sort of flat. But you could see, and man, yesterday I could really kick myself for taking that short entry. My goodness. With a green 50 on that 20U, sloping the way it is. The bulls are in charge right now. Beware of those short entries unless you get a really confirmed trend to the downside, which could happen. Now our leaderboard, we like to run the bots through the overnight session, and it is very slim. My power play is in one pre-market. We'll take a look at that. I put my timer, increased my timer there so it trades more often. I want to gain a little more data to look at. Bam, it's in the profit window. Some really nice volume just a few minutes before the market open. We're at 2,000 contracts a minute. And we got a full winner. Market is headed up. Wow. Let me get my trade copier up. We're 2 minutes before the market open. With this type of volume, something has arisen. 4,000 contracts a minute. Let me get in the game here. Let me unlock this and get my PA accounts in. Good luck, everybody. Let's let the good times roll. Big volume, 6,500 contracts a minute, 7,000 on the NASDAQ. The E-mini, not nearly as much. No, it's actually even more on the E-mini, excuse me. Wow. Let's take a look at the Forex Factory, see if I can catch a update what's going on. David Wise always knows. There's our power play back in, showing us the way. Let's see if it gets a pop to the upside. Beautiful signal C entry, nice and tight to the 50. A pull back and go. 20U headed straight up. It's 9:30. We like to wait until about 9:32. Let things settle down. David's not sure what's causing that volatility either. Okay, 9:30. The market just opened. Let's watch our 20U. 20U is bouncing off the 50. Well, we're not going to fall into that trap again. We're going to get a clean break. Boy, I learned my lesson yesterday. 7,000 contracts a minute. Boy, this could be a good day. Let's be careful, though, with this volume. Keep an eye on the lagometer. Okay. Here's the ES chart. Bam, the power play just got in. $9.32. This is one of those entries that Walter was referring to with the RSI line declining on my 20U and locked long on my 30 range. I always like to give my profit target a clear shot. So I'm going to do it right now. I'll move my profit target right below support, right below resistance, excuse me. Well, that was the turnout, Walter. We had momentum headed declining on our 20U. That's the RSI line of my oscillator that I have my cursor on. Here comes a signal A. Bam. That came right in on a signal A. It's right up to upside resistance. Let's do it again for it. Now, if it comes in my profit window and my stop moves up, then I could take my profit target and put it back with no risk. So I would probably take the profits on my live account, but at least we're getting an idea of price action, the condition of the market here. There's a reason why my leaderboard is anemic this morning, and I think we're seeing why. It's choppy. It's not a trending market. It's choppy, choppy, choppy. Let's be patient and let it find a direction. Did it again. So these trades are just being triggered on a sim account. We haven't taken any live trades yet. The trades that go to the apex are from the trade copier. And my trade copier right now is in the off position. And I'll let you know when I turn it on. So we're just pretty much observing right now. Good morning, Renee. Okay, do we get the meltdown? Let's watch our, see the second that 20U gets a nose under the 50, this fires off short. Now it just barely broke it. Ideally we want 3/4 of a candle body. Three-quarters of the candle body. And it's a big candle body. Bounced right off the 50 again. Yesterday, right after we got done, we got that pop to the upside. You see that yesterday? Unbelievable. I was waiting for it. Something kept telling me, hey, stay on, it's coming. And the minute we got off, it happened. I am not convinced on this short move. Not convinced at all. Price is bouncing right off support on my 30 range. Do we get a break here? Here it comes. Now we got about 3/4 of that candle body through. Can't ignore it any longer. We got a couple of areas of support to the downside. Let's wait for our setup. It's a coming. Remember, 10 a.m. 10 a.m. we have those reports coming out. Inflation expectations, consumer sentiment, 10 a.m. Those are medium impact. Looking at the E-mini chart, This is our E-mini chart on a Unorenco bar. Price is right at the VWAP. Right at the VWAP. Take a quick look at crude oil and gold. Crude is trading $67 a barrel, 67.10. Wow, look at gold. Ooh, look at gold. All right, our leaderboard is starting to come to life. The haymaker is red hot. That's going to be on our weekly review. Don't discount the haymaker. It's been around the longest, and there's a reason why. The haymaker is that signal A entry. It excludes any counter trend trade, though. So it's a pullback and go. Right to the 50 and go. Price is right at our 50 EMA on our 20 Unorenco. It's a flat 50. It's a yellow colored 50. Good morning, Charles. Patience, patience. Patience is a virtue. We're going to do a weekly review. We're also going to be giving away 5 $1 accounts. If your name hasn't been pulled yet, perhaps today is your lucky day. I bought 30 range on the NASDAQ is in. There seems to be some selling pressure. We're kind of stuck here in a ranging sideways market. So we'll be pulling 5 names at random. And the winners will get a coupon code for a $1 shot at the Profit King Challenge. This is the home of the Profit King Challenge. Right Line Funding is our sister company to Right Line Trading, our funding arm. Okay, nothing really doing here. David Wise calls this the compression zone. The sideways movement builds up volatility and then pop, it goes one way or the other. We got ourselves a compression zone. Let's see which way it pops out of it. Okay, 14 minutes, 9:46 at 10 o'clock. We got a couple of news reports coming out. Maybe that's what we need, a little catalyst event. Crude oil 1 day passes back in. Here it is here. Oh, I didn't even realize. Thank you. Thank you, Ralph. Didn't even know. Okay, here comes crude. If let's see if it continues down. We're going to go over the 1 day passes. We have templates that are specifically customized to trade prop accounts. The one we're watching here on crude oil is called our 1 day pass. And the 1 day pass has one job, and that is to pass evaluations and do it quickly. Quickly in one trade. Very aggressive strategy. Takes the maximum number of contracts, the minimum number of ticks required to get your profit target. On a $50,000 eval, we're looking to make $3,000. Whoops, my Ninja just crashed. Wow, excuse me. Let me bring that up quickly. Wow, wonder what caused that. Who turned the lights out? So when something like that happens, the first thing to do when you reconnect your data is close any open positions. Well, if you're in a live account, you might want to see where you're at first, but I didn't have a live trade open, so I'm just going to flatten everything as soon as possible. It is. It's awfully dark in here, Charles. We got our 10 a.m. report coming up. Coming up. It's 9:52. I guess not, Tony. Okay, let's connect this. So we'll connect the kinetic and we'll connect the rhythmic. Go to my positions and I'm going to flatten everything. Go back to my strategies and let's get enabled. A rolling blackout, Renee? Uh-oh. That's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. Let's see if one of them disabled. No. Okay, here's my 20U. Let's see if we break this downside support here. It's starting to set up for a short entry. We're still in this compression zone here. That's the thing about Unarenko. This Unarenko bar obliterates this price action. You just don't see it. It smooths out the chart, but you don't see the candlestick patterns, the candlestick formations. See if we get a break of support here. Break of support. Let me get this trade copier back wherever it went. Here it is. Here we go. Here we go. We could get a break to the downside. We got the news report in 3 minutes. I think I'm going to wait. I think I'm going to wait for the report to come out. We're right at support now. The 20U is absolutely set up for a short entry. We'll get it fixed up for you, Renee. I sent you my calendar link to schedule a time for today. If you can't make it today, we could do it Monday. Okay, let's let this report come out. We're 2 minutes away. We've got our consumer sentiment, inflation expectations. I've got my trade copier. My leader account on this particular tab is the power play. Okay, 1 minute. Let's see if we can get a break of support here. We've got a little bit of running room down here if we break. There goes the report. That's our catalyst event. Let's let it settle down. Okay, great, Renee. All right, now find a direction and let's go. See what the report said. The E-mini isn't even moving. I thought my chart was frozen. It's moving like the ZB. Got an email from one of our members about Bitcoin futures. Bitcoin futures, when they first got added to the exchange, weren't very liquid, to say the least. There was a huge disparity between the bid and ask price, which made it really difficult to get in and out of. But maybe things have changed now. He said, man, you should take a look at it because there's beautiful moves. Come on now, let's push down through this area of support. Let's get a short trade. Get ready. Get ready. Momentum. We got some selling pressure here. I'm going to enable my copier and look for a break of this area of support. We really want to get a clean break though. Close. Come on. Let's get some selling pressure. Follow through the downside. Come on now. Here's our signal B entry. We got some more support that could prevent this trade. We need a break, another break of this last area of support. We've got some running room here to the downside. Let's get some follow through the downside here. Come on down. Good volume. You see that spike in volume, 2,700 contracts a minute. Give us some follow through the downside. Let's go. Come on, break. I've never day traded crypto, Rao. I have bought some coins and held them, but not on the charts, just through Coinbase. Never day traded crypto on the charts, no. I know that Ninja Trader does have a connection, but now with the futures, I forget what the ticker is. I'll look it up in a second. But there's a ticker there. You could trade Bitcoin, micro Bitcoins, or regular Bitcoins. Oh, wow. Great job, Judy. My goodness, I can't believe you did that through that report. Congratulations. Come on, I'm looking to get in on this break right here short. Let's go. Give us one good entry here. Let's hit this break of this area of support. We got some really nice running room to the downside. Congratulations, Judy. Boy, this thing won't cooperate, will it? Sounds good, Ralph. I'll be in divorce court. Come on now. Looking for a break of support. We got some running room to the downside. Well, I don't know how you held it through that news report with that volatility I saw. My goodness. Ah, boy, this thing won't give us a break today, will it? Our 1 day pass on crude oil is still in the trade. All right, we got a little bit of a retracement. We could pop in on signal C here. Come on, let's go. Let's get this break. Let's catch this. Everything is in alignment to the downside. This area of support, this last area of support is holding up so far. Nothing really doing on the leaderboard. Come on down. Mm, 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 mm. I think I sent you my calendar link, actually, Renee. If you could schedule a time that's convenient for you on my calendar link. Yesterday, David Wise and I were at the summit. It's an all-day event. Okay, come on now. Let's get through here. We're going to retest it. It's bounced off this area several times now. Yeah, if you have my Calendly link, yes, Renee. If not, just tell me what time and I'll give you a call. Come on, let's break through this area. Boy, this is a tough trading day. Oh, you know what? I don't believe it. I spent an hour this morning for the weekly review, getting all of the um, performance metrics, and my Ninja Trader crashed, and I lost everything I did. Unbelievable. Thank you for that information, Charles. What's the MBT? MBT. Let's take a quick look at the MBT, just out of curiosity. 20,000 per contract is a lot of margin. Come on, let's get this break. Here we go. We're retesting this area of support. Got momentum headed straight down now. Watch the break. Come on down. Push through. Like to see a big spike in volume and some real good selling pressure here. Come on through. We got some room to the downside. Come on down. We need a signal B now. We need our RSI to get pinned to the short side, to 0. We need that signal B to kick in. Come on down. Come on, signal B. We got some running room now, but we got our spike in volume. We're at 2,200 contracts a minute. 2,500. Come on down. Come on down. Come on down. Oh, big bearish candle. Here we go. We get a down close. We're in. Pop it in. Let's go. Oh man, that thing should have entered right there. Don't know why it didn't. Why it's so late. Oh man almighty. I should have been in this trade. Ah, how late I am. Mm. My E-mini just jumped in short. My power play is went to sleep. Don't know what's going on. Come on, get me in this short. Let's go. Nope, it reversed. MBT. We are short the E-mini. I don't have this trade on my Apex, but the ES30 range moneymaker jumped in. I'm going to duplicate this in a new tab, and we're going to take just a quick look at the MBT. I'm curious to see what the bid-ask spread is. But wow, this is why he told me to look at it, because of these beautiful moves. Um, yeah, it's about 15, 20 ticks. Anywhere from 10 to 25 ticks on the bid-ask. If we were to put the Steven, that 8U Steven, put it on the micro Bitcoin on the SIM account. You know, I was telling Sergio about this power play this morning. It He had given me an update on Monday or Tuesday, and just hasn't been trading the same since. Let me see if off the top of my head I can go back to my review. I'll let you know if a trade gets triggered on the micro Bitcoin. You could see the volume. Here we go again. with this. Had a really nice spike in volume just now. Let's put the sim account. Oh, wow. I see why he sent me that email now. It's this, look at this move on Bitcoin, the micro Bitcoin futures. Huge moves. That was on an 8 Unarenko. Okay, excuse me for just a moment. I'm going to run to the restroom. Okay, here we are. Let's catch this. Let's see if we can get in this move to the downside. My power play is just not taking trades. There we go. Finally got in one. Okay, we're in. Let's see if we get some follow through the downside. Come on, all the way down. Keep going. Come on down. Push down. Come on down. Come on down. Get my window. Come on. Shoot. Come on. Give me some follow through the downside. One more push down. Push down. I'm going to give it some room. Oh, no. Oh, no. This thing came all the way back on me. Oh, man almighty. Come on, baby. Reverse. Quick. Come on down. Oh, man. Come on. Push down. Come on down. Get back in the game. Let's go. Come on down. Push down. Push down. Let's go. Come on down. Break through. Hmm. Bouncing right off of that price point. That's it. Come on down. Break through. Break through. Break through. Hmm. Ah. Push down. Push down now. Let's go. Oh, man. Again. All right, it got me. All right, I'm going to stop right there. I took a $250 loser across all the accounts. Just couldn't get that follow through uh, to the downside. Incredible. So that's the way it ends up for the week. But let me just show that what off the top of my head what I believe to be the best spot of the week. And it was the 30 range haymaker. The 30 range haymaker this week, trading one contract. I remember this off the top of my head. Um, was up $4,700 from July 14th to July 18th. $4,700. That was the best spot on my computer. If you look at the bot was only up 423, but the drone was up $4,700. And if I look at the analysis of that bot, you could see on a time analysis what time of the day it does the best. Well, it did extremely well. 8:30 when those news reports come out, did excellent. Starting at 7:30 a.m., with the exception to this lunch window, this 12 to 12:30 lunch window, it did really well straight through to 2 o'clock, 2 or 2:30. So the haymaker, I remember, was the best one. Mack Truck had a respectable week as well on the 20 Unarenko. The Mack Truck, the bot, was down 682, but my drone was up just under $2,000, $1,809. To give you an idea of what was the best one-day pass, the crude oil one-day pass had about a 42% win rate. 42%. You could see it had $11,000 in winning trades and about $10,000 in losing. So a profit of about $1,000. So 42% on the one-day pass. That's the templates that are specifically. Oh, you know what? I'm in Bitcoin. Let's take a break for just a second. This is the Bitcoin strategy that I just set up just a second ago. It did take the short entry on a pullback and go. I put it on the Steven bot settings, trading the micro Bitcoins. And you can see it's catching this runner to the downside. Really thought that this was a trailing stop on this strategy, but I see it doesn't appear to be. In that case, what we could do is we could always right click on the stop and select attach to indicator, and I can attach it to my modified fast. And now it becomes a momentum based trailing stop, which is attached to my 15 EMA. It's a little bit of a tight stop, but on the fly, it's something that we can use that, is using the it's a technical. It's based on the technicals. It's a stop that's trailing based on momentum. So I'll tell you, we might have to keep an eye on this micro Bitcoin. It looks promising. Had I started it a little bit earlier, who knows? We might have got into this huge move to the downside. I see all these signal B. My Ligier's locked and stays locked for, seems like forever. That would have been a monster trade right there. Another one to the short side here overnight. Look at this. This gear stays locked from 3:16 a.m. all the way to 4:45. And oh my God, an hour, over an hour. That would have kept you in the trade. No to crypto. This is crypto futures. All right, let's continue with our weekly review. That's the crude oil 1 day pass. The ES30 range 1 day pass had a bad week, 25%. 25% pass or fail. The 30 range 1 day pass has been a miss, 17%. See the 2 minute should be up here somewhere. Nope, I don't see it. Nope. Okay. Trying to think which other ones off the top of my head. Let's see what the Steven drone did. Steven was up 400. The bot 1295. That's the 8 Unirenko on the NASDAQ. Look at this runner on this micro Bitcoin. On the iBots, the ES20 range, I remember had a decent week, a solid week. Just under $2,000 from the 14th to the 18th. We've got a live webinar today at 1 o'clock. I want to put a link in the room. I want to do our drawing. Let's do our drawing real quick. We are the home of the Profit King Challenge. We're going to be giving away next Friday over $2,000 in cash prizes. We're giving away 5 $1 accounts in just a moment. In order to get in on the drawing, all you have to do is sign up for our Discord server. Be a member on Discord. And I'm going to put that link in the room as well. But let's go ahead and randomly select 5 names. Select 5 more names that have not been selected. We got a runner on micro Bitcoin. We're trading 5 micros. We're in the trade with a $230 profit right now. We have a momentum-based trailing stop that's pinned to our 15 EMA. That's this chart right here. Let's see the type of volume that's been crossing. 48,000 contracts for the day. You can see it's far less than our index equities or even crude oil and gold. But man, this thing really moves. Look at it go. Okay, I've got 5 names. Trader G Dubs, you're in. Charles, I hope that's not you, Charles. I might have to pick one more because we can't have Charles as the winner. Trader G Dubs Mo Cheddar Flow Jason B. Let me take one more name out and get Charles out. One more name, please. I'm going to post these in the Discord of Right Line Funding. Carl Bott. Carl Bott. That might be a bot that we added to the. If that's not a real person, Ray Jenkins. Ray Jenkins. You're in. Okay, I'm going to post those 5. Trader G Dubs, Mo, Cheddar Flow, Jason B, and Ray J. Congratulations. You're our winners today. Today at 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern. Oh, and I also want to show full transparency for the week how we did on the PA accounts. PA accounts for the week. 14th to the 18th. Here we go. A bad week this week. Minus 350 across 3 accounts, so almost break even. I lost about $100 across 3 accounts. Man, we had a great day on Monday, and things went south from there. But we're going to come back again. If I take this back, we'll look at the take this back to all the way since we started with this power play back in January. This is 3 accounts combined. These are the PA Apex accounts combined. Going back from January to July 18th. Every once and again, we do have a week that we have a red week. But we've kind of been hanging in there, very consistent. Here's the total P&L with about a $33 to $3,500 drawdown on each one of the accounts. We're up 35,770. If I put it on my analysis and we look at it on per week, cumulative, then you could see our profits each week. Net profit 785, 1,000, 1,600. That's per week. This week we lost 2714. This week 900, 960, 1364. So it's not a straight line up. It never is. It never is, believe me. This week we are minus 350, but we hang in there, and over the long run, we've been very successful with over $35,000 in profits. And we're going to look at the logic behind these bots today at 1 o'clock Eastern. If you can't make it live, register anyway, because you'll get the replay automatically. So I'm going to put a registration link. I have to put it on my notepad first. I learned my lesson with being the guinea pig on new updates. Let me tell you, I'm not going to be the guinea pig again. Source equals. Okay. That's why when people ask me, hey, I saw Ninja came out with a new update. Should I go ahead and do it? I said, well, you may want to wait a few weeks on that. Let's see what happens to the other guys. Don't be the guinea pig. Okay. Okay, there's the registration link. Thank you, Duke. Thank you, Rao. I appreciate the kind words. Thank you, Gambit. And listen, really, I want to thank you, everybody, for being part of this community of traders. You're very valuable, a valuable member, and your input, whether it be positive or negative, trust me, believe me, unless you're the, quote unquote stalker, which doesn't come from a position of love, but of hate. But out of a position of love, negative feedback is always helpful, and I can handle it. So whether you say good stuff or bad stuff, your input is very very much appreciated. Um, so please join me. Join me today at 1 o'clock. We always have a good time 1 o'clock on Fridays. I'm going to do a deep dive into the under the hood of the AI auto trader, explain how we manage the positions, um, what are the triggers, and so on and so forth. And I have a very special offer. I'm going to be sharing a coupon code that'll give you a really nice discount. We'd love to get you onboarded over the weekend and in the game for next week. Our Profit King Challenge. Let's take a look at our leaderboard. Now, I went 1 for 1 on the micro Bitcoin. I had it running on a different strategy on that SIM account, so this isn't accurate. I think that um, that's not even the right chart. I think the micro Bitcoin made about $200 or $300 on that trade. So we're going to keep an eye on that. I'm going to create a separate account and we'll start testing the micro Bitcoin futures. Big difference. Okay, our Profit King Challenge. 1 week from today is going to be a big payday for 10 happy people. Normally in these contests, the winner gets the check. Second place gets the knife set. You get a trophy. That's not the case. If you come in first or 10th, we got a cash prize. First through 10th, cash money. It's $49 to get in, unless we pull your name here on YouTube. If we pull your name, we send you a coupon code and you're in for $1. What are you in for? Well, you're in on a trading account, a $2,000 trailing drawdown account. So you can't blow it out. It's a trailing drawdown of just $2,000. Your profit goal is $3,000. Hit the $3,000 profit goal, you're going to qualify, and then it all depends on what place you're in. If you're in first place and you're over $3,000 in profits, well, you're going to take home the grand prize. You'll be the profit king for that week or queen. Let me tell you, if our females are telling you, guys, we got our hands full. We've got some great traders who are females, the profit queens. Judy is a perfect example. She's crushed me. Every day it seems this week she was on the taking a winning trade. So anyway, second through 10th, you're going to get a cash prize. The rules are very lenient. We're not looking of ways not to pay you. That's the big difference. People always ask me, what's the difference between yours and Apex or yours and whoever? Well, they're looking on ways not to pay you. We're trying to find ways to pay you. Okay, we want you to win. There's a 50% consistency rule. 50%, and you have to trade 3 days. 3 days, that's it. This contest is going to run through July 25th. July 25th. So if you're not in it yet, get in it today. Let me go to our leaderboard. We have a dynamic leaderboard. You'll always know where you stand. Uh-oh, JJ. My goodness gracious, what'd you do? Deep Edge. Deep Edge is in at 7,000. Chief Buzz. All right, Chief Buzz. I know who that is. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I know who you are because I recognize your name. So we have just one person who's qualified, and Chief Bus is coming up very close. But you have a whole week coming, a whole week coming next week to get on this leaderboard for the Profit King Challenge. Rao, good question, Rao. Marcia's actually visiting family. I'll tell you, she's such a great person. She is. I communicate with her on a regular basis. She's visiting family, and she's enjoying that time with her family for a few weeks, but she'll be back shortly. That's it, Tim. You're right. You're Chief Bus, Tim. It was on the tip of my tongue. The minute I saw your name, it came to me. Tim is Chief Bus. Yes. Yes, sir. Tim's been with us a number of years. A number of years. We go way back, Tim. And listen, you're a valued member of our community, and I hope you take over number one. I don't know who Deep Edge is, though. But listen, I hope everybody has a blessed weekend. Spending quality time with those that we care about the most is really comes first. And my wife, who's an RN, she always reminds me of that. So I hope you have a blessed weekend. You're able to spend time with people you love and care about. Our time is so limited. So thank you again for joining me. And come join me at 1 o'clock. We're going to have a good time in that webinar. Have a blessed rest of your day, everyone. Have a great weekend. Congratulations to those who won and the 5 winners for those $1 accounts. Okay, Ray, have a great weekend, sir. Glad you were able to communicate today. I fixed that up. We're kind of walking on eggshells. I spoke to you yesterday about it. See you on Monday, Rao. I'm gonna get set up for that micro Bitcoin. Now that I see those moves, I'm excited. Um, but who knows? We'll see what happens. Okay, Rian, the Dukester, Judy, everybody, have a great weekend.